Okay, so first I use a large size dome cap. I'm gonna insert the image of the dome cap I use. This one says jumbo, but I actually used a large size dome cap to make my flip over U-part wig. I use 4 bundles of Indian deep curl hair by Beautyforever. So I'm gonna install all 4 bundles. Once I get all the way halfway to the top, I go ahead and mark the cap with white eyeliner pencil so it can help guide me in the way I want to lay my tracks. So you want to lay your tracks opposite from the way that you want the hair to fall and be kind of like the volume side. I do not recommend this method if you do not like cutting your wefts, because you will cut your wefts to do this, because you will be stacking the tracks on top of each other, as you can see right now. I flat iron it first to get it pressed out, and then I cut the wefts. I personally don't get a lot of shedding. I don't know if it's the type of hair I have. It does vary by the vendor, but I cut my wefts and I don't get a lot of shedding. So, but if you don't like cutting your wefts, I do not recommend this method. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to begin sewing the tracks with the way I place the white eyeliner pencil in that direction, because that helps guide me and lets me know which way I want it to lay, because I'm going to flip those tracks over and then my part will be on the opposite side. So how I started sewing, I sew through the weft 2 times and I do a knot, and then I start doing the constant sew. This first track that I laid down, I don't really think it's a good representation, but I do know some people who knot each time they go under, and you kind of see me doing that. But as I go on, I'm not going to continually knot each time. I'm just going to sew through close together, and that will be me laying each track close together. So I laid it probably about 10 small wefts. Like I laid about 10 pieces down in the front, and you guys will see me do that. But I kind of kept this part a little detailed so you can see. And once I get to the end, I go back through the weft and I tie a knot. I love doing my U-part wigs this way. I like big volume hair. I just like big hair in general. I've said this plenty of times. So I hope this video is very easy for you to kind of follow through if you like this method as well. And now you see I'm not tying a knot each time. I'm just going through sewing closely together. And if you don't know how to sew, honey, I don't know what to tell you. This is a detailed tutorial on the process it took me to make this wig. But as far as how to sew, I mean, you can kind of see what I'm doing. You want to take the needle under the weft, and you can kind of see, like, and then once you get at the end, you take the needle through the weft, not under, but through it, and then you tie a loop around the needle and you make a knot as such. And I'm just going to go ahead and speed it up. You see how it flips over? It looks seamlessness. So I'm just going to like speed this process up, and I'm going to continue to keep stacking the tracks. Like I said, I use anywhere between 8 to 12. I like my hair to look completely full. So yeah, I definitely use a lot. I stack a good amount in the front, and I'm just going to go ahead and speed up like I said. We all love a good time-lapse moment. I know I do. Because my attention span be all over the place. Like, girl, hurry up. But for those of you that like a slowed down video, I did try to slow a couple of parts down so you guys can get the gist of how I am laying these tracks. Okay, so after you get done sewing your pieces in the front, you just want to continue to sew around the rest of the bundles that you have until you meet the area at the top of your head, as I'm doing as such. At this point, I get all the way to the parting side of the U-part wig, and I just continue sewing until you have the part that is either big enough or small enough for you. Like I said, I like a minimum leave out, so I'm going to really try to focus on closing this part area down, as making it as small as possible, because I don't want a large leave out. And for my leave out, I use beeswax. I do have 4C hair. If you look at some of my older videos, you've seen my natural hair in other videos. So I use beeswax because it helps my hair not convert. I don't know. I just prefer to use beeswax on my leave out, and it blends like a charm. And once again, I'm at the top of the hair, so once again, I am cutting wefts. Again, I know a lot of people who do cut the wefts of their hair, of their extensions once they're at the top of their sew-in, but it's a preference. If you can find a way without cutting your wefts, do it. Like I said, I am not a professional. I don't even know if I've said that yet, but I'm not a professional. I'm not a beautician. I do not do hair for a living. I just like to experiment, and if I feel like I can do something, I put my mind to it and I just do it. So as I said, I'm still trying to get my parting as close as my preference. So I am still going around my part and making it a little bit more tight for my preference. And I'm sorry about the lighting. It's not the best. I was trying to use natural light, and for some reason this part of the clip looks kind of smoky, like I had a hair dryer or something going on. But my apologies for that. We're gonna finish sewing this out. Like I said, sew under the weft. Once you get to the end, I take my needle through the weft and loop around to make a knot. And it looks like I looped around twice. The more security, hey, do what you gotta do. So I think I have the parting as close as I like it. So now you guys can see the full flip over method. It looks so good. The hair looks so good. It looks so full, like I like my hair to look. I love the fullness. I love the flip over effect. It's just so cute. I need to make like 5 of these wigs. A short one, a medium lift one, a straight one. Like, I love the flip over method. I just love it. All right, so now I'm not done. Like I said, I like a natural look. The hair, as you can see, already has this natural color to it. I'm going to try to lift that color a little bit more. So I'm going to use my 20 developer with some Clairol bleaching powder. And like I said, you guys, I am not a professional. I don't know how many times I will probably have to say that throughout this video. I'm not a professional. I am not using gloves. I don't recommend that you do this at home, especially if you're not comfortable or you've never done this before, or just have like somebody with you while you do it. But I've done this before, so I kind of already knew the outcome of what I'm doing right now. So my goal is to get the color lifted to like a ombre brown. Honestly, I definitely should have sectioned the hair off, but I was just kind of rushing. I don't know what I was doing. I had no reason to rush. I had nowhere to be. But all in all, you still can kind of see the color in some lighting where I lifted the color, but I kind of just skimmed through with the brush and my paddle brush to slap this bleach on the hair and get it lifted. Like I said, just disregard the fact I don't have gloves on. I'm not in a ventilated area. Just disregard all those laws of beautician right now. Like I said, I'm not a professional hairdresser. This wig is for my personal self. I like how it looks on me. If you like the way I'm doing it and I'm constructing it, feel free to try this method. Only thing I will say I left the bleach on this hair for about 30 minutes. Probably could have left it up there longer so that the color could lift a little bit more, because like I said, I feel like it could have took a little bit more, but it didn't. It didn't take as much as I would like it to have taken. I felt like it could have lifted a little bit more. So honestly, I'm just picking through the hair. Super ghetto. Look at this. What the girl? Section that hair out. You go back and look at yourself. You're just like, why did you do that? But honestly, I'm honestly proud with how this wig came out. I love it. Super cute, super full, super luxurious. Just juicy curls. I actually want to try the wand curls wig, but that's for another day, another video. Like I said, I'm gonna let this color bleach stay on this hair for about 30 minutes. Could have let it stay a little bit longer so it can lift some more, but it is what it is. Next, I'm just gonna wrench this hair off. I just happen to have some shampoo and conditioner from the Shimmer line. I've seen people use it on some reviews that I watched on YouTube, here on YouTube, and it worked for them. I've been using it on my weave for some time now. It's good for color treated hair. Haven't had any issues out of it. I'm going to use that, the conditioner, to give this wig a good wash. Then I'm going to go back in with some more of that shimmer conditioner. And the treatment, I can't think of the name, but I'm going to show the treatment, the white and green bottle. I'm going to show the treatment that I'm going to be using, and I'm going to brush through my wig really good, very thoroughly. And I'm going to actually let this treatment and conditioner sit on my wig for maybe an hour, hour and a half. And then I'll come back and wrench my wig off. Cold water. I'll go through like cold, hot cycles. But I'll keep wrenching in cold water until I don't see any more product. The water runs clear. So, and that really works for me to let me know like I'm not getting a lot of product build up on my wig. Like I've really washed my wig good. I just keep wrenching and washing until I don't see any product coming out in the water. So yeah, and that's all I'm doing here. I'm brushing and make sure everything is staying detangled. And if you guys know a good detangler, a leave-in conditioner that you use on your weave, could you please leave a comment below? So I would love to try some new products on my hair extensions. I'm just going to wrap this in a towel. I mean, not a towel, but a t-shirt. And then I'm going to continue to detangle my wig and let it air dry. I'm going to actually throw some curl cream up there by Pattern. And continue to just detangle at this moment. And I let it air dry for maybe 3 to 5 hours. And that's the Pattern leave-in cream. And that cream is really good for like twist outs and stuff like that. But I haven't tried to do a twist out on this wig. I just kind of let it air dry and have its own natural curl pattern. But it came out super pretty. Like I said, I really love this method and this wig. So I'm just going to continue to keep detangling the hair. And once again, let it air dry for 3 to 5 hours. And it will be semi-dry, but I'm going to go ahead and add my wig combs to the wig. And I'll show you here the wig combs that I use. I do not use wig clips because it broke my hair out before. I just use combs with my braid pattern that I use on my to install my wigs, my U-part wigs. I have one perimeter braid that's going around my leave out, and then I have like 4 to 5 big braids in my hair outside of the skinny perimeter braid, but it fits. That perimeter braid, those 2 combs that I have going around the parting area, it fits right into those braids. And I put a comb around my temple of my head. I put 3 combs in the back, 1 in the center, 1 around the back temples. And I believe that's all the combs I put on the wig, which I'll show you guys everything that I'm saying here shortly. But I use the same sew-in method that I use for the tracks to sew through the Velcro part of the wig comb. Sew through the Velcro, sew through the Velcro, and then when I get to the end, I sew through again, make a loop and a knot. And like I said, I'm just going to speed through this, add all the wigs. I'm going to continue to let the hair air dry for a couple of more hours. I think I put it on later on that night or either the next day. And you'll see my wig pattern. You'll see my braid pattern. And you'll see me use the beeswax. I put like a little bit of the beeswax, especially on my ends. It's really my ends that like to resort back to curls. And I'm going to add a wig band as well to help secure, because like I said, this is a large wig cap, but my head cannot fit a small or that one size fit all or medium. So having a wig band helps it stay a little bit more secured on my head. And if I still feel like I need some extra security, I just take 2 bobby pins and I tuck it right behind my ear. And like I said, my wig is not going anywhere. And I'm just going to get that band tied on, and I will go ahead and cut my parting area for my U-part wig. And I'm going to get this buggy on my head, and I'll let you guys just see the rest. Just see the rest. I love this method. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do try this, let me know how it turns out for you in the comments. Please, please, please leave some comments below, especially if you have any good products I can use on my hair for detangling purposes in the comments, or like a light serum or oils. I've been using the pattern serum from the same line you saw that cream was from. But yeah, leave comment product suggestions below, or any suggestions you have regarding this video. I would love to interact in the comments. It was super easy to install this wig. I have access to my scalp. I can take it off whenever I want. But yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Like I said, like, comment below, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Here you can see it's in the natural state, no edge control. I love this state right here, like freshly washed. But yeah, like I say always, peace, love, and blessings. See you next time.